Good evening, Deborah Rice with ABC News. The High Court has opened the way for thousands of voters who thought they'd missed out to get on the electoral roll. Activist group Getup has won a challenge against the early closure of the rolls. Now the Electoral Commission is rushing to process an estimated 100,000 extra enrolments. Political correspondent Greg Getup.
There were 14 million enrolled voters when Tony Abbott and Julia Gillard started their 21st day of campaigning.
It's Julia Gillard. Thank you.
But many more by the time they'd finished. In Canberra, the High Court delivered swift justice in a case it only started hearing 2 days ago.
There are 100,000 Australians who enrolled 7 days late. Those Australians will be able to exercise their right to vote at this election.
First-time voter Shannen Rowe and a fellow Getup activist challenged early closure of the electoral roll under laws introduced by the Howard government, and the High Court ruled in their favour.
Everyone's like, oh, are you so excited? I was like, excited about what? And like, didn't you hear you won? I was like, oh my God, it was pretty amazing to hear it.
It's huge, really. To give those people the right to vote this election is just phenomenal.
The decision clears the way for thousands who tried to enrol or update their details in the week to the 26th of July to get on the electronic version of the electoral roll. But there could be many thousands more who didn't even try, and no one knows precisely how many.
What happens with those extra ones who didn't? And no doubt that someone can launch a case in the future in a really close contest that these people were denied the vote because they didn't think they could.
The decision has lumped an unexpected load on the Electoral Commission. With just 2 weeks to go, the rolls had already been printed, so those now being processed will have to come on polling day with proof of identity, get checked off on a computer and then receive their ballot papers. Greg Getup, ABC News, Canberra.